In boxing, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you get hit and still keep going. How much you can endure and move on. That's the only way to win. Sylvester Stallone said that. But sometimes the toughest fights aren't in the ring. They're in life. It's a whole nother battlefield with its own casualties of war. Careers, reputations, and families are often affected. Today, I'm joined by a man I'm proud to call my friend. When we return, I'm joined by GBU Junior Middleweight World Champion and WBA Federated Champion of the World, Eddie Sanchez Jr.
Every day I'm way too fly. I should start a fashion rally. If I'm dancing on the floor, don't you dare step on my ballies. Man, my rims is shining bright, and my neck is frozen too. I be G'd in all my Fendi. I be G'd in Golden Goose.
Dude, I get nervous.
We are joined by Eddie Sanchez. Of course, you heard the Junior Middleweight Champion, GBU, and WBA Federated Champion of the World, Eddie Sanchez.
Hello, guys.
What's going on?
Thank you for having me here. You know, you caught me when I was trying to do a funny, but, you know.
It's all good. We're all about the ignorance here. Welcome to the Jokes and Jams and I'll be damned show. Because you got to learn something today. All about boxing. Once again, Eddie Sanchez Jr.
Hey, welcome. Thank you.
I mean, not Junior, but...
Junior. I'm not a junior.
Eddie Sanchez. So we do have a few questions for you here. So starting off, we're going to start all the way from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
As a kid, what was your favorite cereal?
Ooh, honestly, that would be Frosted Flakes, to be honest, because they were sweet, and I love the sugar. I like being sweet. Yes, Frosted Flake was one of them. And the other one I will say will be Fruit Loops.
Okay, Fruit Loops. All right. Yeah, I like Fruit Loops, but Frosted Flakes is my thing, though. And the Sugar Smacks.
I don't know about Sugar Smack, but it's okay.
I like the commercial. Got my Sugar Smacks with the little bear.
Remember the Smack cereal with the little frog? The Smack? Yeah, that's another one of my favorites, too.
So, when you used to sit in your underoos in front of the television, I told I'd make you laugh. When you sit in your underoos in front of the TV, eating your Sugar Smacks or your Frosted Flakes, what's your favorite cartoon?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I got questions for you.
I remember Saturday night morning cartoons.
Right, Saturday morning. Yep. On the weekends.
You know what? Oh, man, there's a couple of them. I can't really think one in Pacific.
Was it Speed Racer?
No, I keep thinking of Fat Albert.
Fat Albert was on Saturday morning?
For some reason, I'm thinking of Fat Albert.
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was on.
What was the other one? I used to like to... No, I don't want to say that. That would be too embarrassing. I was actually thinking of Care Bears.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one. Yeah, Speed Racer, all that used to come on Saturday morning. Bugs Bunny, Road Runner, Looney Tunes. Yeah, we used to watch all that. So, growing up, who were some of your biggest idols or influences when you were coming up?
You know what? That's kind of hard to say because there was a lot of good people back then. Not like today, it's a little bit different, but it's like I used to like Richard Pryor, believe it or not. Even though it got nothing to do with the boxing sports or anything, I used to like Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor, yeah.
Richard Pryor. I used to watch those movies like Naked Gun.
Oh, yeah. Naked Gun, Airplane.
Well, some of my influences.
Richard Pryor was my guy. You know, I'm a comedian by trade, so Richard Pryor is my guy. I like when he struck a match and he held it. He said, I heard the jokes. And what is this? This is Richard Pryor running down the street.
Yeah, he was a funny guy.
He said, when you're on fire, people tend to get out of your way.
Correct.
So, yeah, man. So, let me see. So, in high school.
Yes. Oh, no.
In high school.
We're not going
there. In high school. This is going to be an easy
there.
question.
Okay.
Easy question. Were you the guy that macked to the ladies, or you the kind of guy like me that sat in the back of the classroom and talked about everybody?
You know what? I have no game.
You had no game?
I had no game in high school. I was mostly just quiet and hang out
Were
with
you
my.
an athlete?
I was on a wrestling team for a year.
Okay.
But after that, I stopped. But I started because I got a D instead of keeping a C average. I went to a D average for a minute. But I was just very quiet. But most of the time, I just hang out with my buddies and just
Okay.
and pick on people. That's it.
That's
You know,
what.
back then we used to call them. We used to bag on people. You know?
Yeah, that's what you're
You
talking
know, we used
about.
to bag on
I was the
people
one
back
sitting in the
then.
back of the class and talking about people. Hey, just pull your shoes up. Oh, they fun.
Yeah. So yeah, those. Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about high school. Next question.
And I talked about everybody in high school, the teachers, the security
Oh
guards.
man, that was something.
I was a horrible student. Though. You know, both my parents were school teachers, and I was still a horrible student. I went to the same school as my mother.
No, I was bussed out to the Valley School from
Okay.
From LA to the Valley. It was like a 40-minute drive ride on the bus because my mom wanted us in a better school, but
Yeah.
little did we know that it was gonna be the same thing being in a different county than being in the city. You know.
Well, I went to Chicago public schools in the hood. My school was all black. There was no diversity, none. All
nice.
black. Everybody in my school was black.
Mine was a mix with everything.
And man, we used to talk about folks. You caught me outside the school more than you did in school. I used to cut class.
That was me towards my last senior year. I said, I don't want to be here all the time. I'll go to a 7-Eleven.
Senior cut day.
Yeah,
Senior
we'll go to
cut day.
7-Eleven around the corner, play video games, on the machines, put our quarters in. Boop.
So early in your career, I read a newspaper article that said you were unknown talent. That's what the headline said.
Correct.
Knocks out the champion of the world. Was that correct?
Well, it was more a decision. We went the whole distance
Okay.
fighting. It was at the last minute notice for that fight when we fought.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody expected me. Nobody knew who I was because at that point, when you don't have good managers to keep you the publicity and everything, nobody knows who you are. But there's a lot of actual good fighters that people don't hear about because they don't got the exposure or they don't get the right venues. And all that.
Right.
At that point, a lot of people underestimated me. They just didn't think. They just, it's just another person who's gonna come in and just, easy pay.
Easy win.
Yeah, whatever. Well, that changed the night. That changed the night for him. So you know what? It's not that easy to pay the
That's how he did his whole. Made him go back and rethink his whole career.
Oh yeah.
So that must have been a wow moment for you. You were like, "Wow, I'm the champion!"
You know what?
At such a young age.
You know what? First of all, it was kind of hard on me to put myself in that way because I took the fight in 1 day notice. I had to lose 10 pounds in 1 day.
Wow, 10
That's
pounds
it.
in a day. How do you do that?
I can't tell you about it. It's a long story, long process. Yeah, I had to lose 10 pounds the same day, and that back then we used to fight the same day you
It's
weigh
one
in.
of them stories.
It's not like today. You weigh in today and you fight the next day. No, we'll fight the same way you day in. And I only had a couple of hours to make the weight. So
That's interesting.
after I lost the 10 pounds, I came and weighed in, and then when I got ready for the fight.
Gives a whole new meaning to knock the out of somebody.
Oh man! Let me tell you, after that fight, I couldn't be any more happy to be done with the fight. I forgot about the belt. I forgot about all that. I just want to go to my room and rest and eat. That's it.
Yes.
I was tired.
So, last question before we go to commercial break. That, like I said, that had to be early in your career. You're all of a sudden you're a champion. How did you balance your boxing life with your personal life?
I kept it separately because when I was outside of boxing, I wouldn't bring that to this outside because that was my job, that was my business. When I was, but it was kind of hard because I always had to be. I couldn't go play basketball. I couldn't go out because you got to train the next day. You couldn't party. You couldn't really hang out with a lot of people you wanted to because, and different lifestyles.
Right. Well, we're in different industries. That's all we do in the comedy industry is party.
Oh, yeah.
We went out the other day. We saw Ali Sadiq.
Ali Sadiq.
Oh, that was hilarious. He killed it.
Funny guy, man. Funny guy.
Funny guy. Talking about the dogs. He talked about cane corsos, and you said you had a couple of cane corsos.
I had a couple of cane corsos, and I had a Neapolitan Mastiffs. I always have big dogs. I always love big dogs.
Well, I got little 4-pound
Oh, man, don't bring them around my dog. You'll be eating them up. Don't bring them.
We'll be right back with this commercial break right after this with more with Eddie Sanchez, the junior middleweight champion of the world.
Get ready, Sin City, for a night of brotherly love at the Black and White Comedy Jam Series, starring Honest John, featuring Spanky, along with Great Love, hosted by Comedy Award winner Christopher Matt Thomas and DJ Snowdash. Saturday, March 8th at Fat Cat inside of the Grand Hotel and Casino, 206 3rd Street in Las Vegas. For tickets, go to JOKEZANDJAMZ.com or call 702-708-2823. Brought to you by Jokes and Jams, 107.1 FM, 1400 AM, with the Morning Squad. Be there.
Oh.
At what time?
Of course, coming up on the show a little bit later is Jay Gambino. We'll be covering him by the second half of the show. Jay Gambino, you don't want to miss him. A very phenomenal guy. So I want to ask you, preparing for that fight, where they said you were unknown, how did you handle the mental pressure of going into that fight?
I think my team was more nervous than I was.
You're like, I'm ready.
Honestly, I know what I needed to do. I know that I was going to there in a fight no matter what. There's no way about it. Oh, you can talk your way out. I mean, you're going in a fight. What can you do? So when you're there, I remember looking at my team driving back to the hotel where the fight was going to be. And they were nervous. They were quiet in the car. And I remember looking at them, I go, dude, why are you guys so quiet? I'm the one who's going to be getting beat up. Yeah. We're not losing tonight.
Right.
No matter what, we're not losing tonight.
We're not losing.
In order for me to lose, you got to carry me out of there being there. But we're not losing tonight. We're winning tonight. So I don't want to see you guys all, all nervous.
Concerned.
Exactly. I'm the one going to be taking the beating, not you guys. So after that, the whole mood changed for that. And I still remember that song that was playing in the car going back to the arena. Yeah. It was playing. The song it was playing was the Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling.
I got a feeling. Yep. Let me see. So we talked about you. So that people mention a lot of champions now. They about who's the greatest, and of course we're going to get to who you train in just a moment. But people say Mayweather's the greatest. People say Crawford's the greatest. In your opinion, who do you think is the best boxer in your weight class or in any weight class right now? Who's the best going today? I ask you this. Here's an even better question. If you had to spend your last money on the fight or a sandwich,
tell you what,
who would you spend your last money to go see?
I will go for the sandwich. Because I've been there, done that. I'm not going through all of that all over again. I will go for the sandwich.
I will
go for the sandwich. The fight's gonna be there, or you can watch the fight around the corner. But I'll go.
Now that's funny. What is your opinion of the current state of the whole scene of boxing? What is your opinion on the whole scene right now?
A lot of politics, man. A lot of people. There's a lot of good fighters out there that they don't get no exposure. They need to be seen. They need to be heard. They need to be put up there, Right. But people pick and choose who they want to see. I mean, back in the day when I was fighting, you had 3-4 world champions fighting in the same undercard. You used to have Felix Trinidad, Julio Chavez, Mike Tyson. Yeah. All of them the same undercard fighting. You don't see that anymore. And that was Don King making those fights like that,
I had the chance to meet in Detroit when I opened for Phyllis Hyman. I opened for Phyllis Hyman. I opened for Keith Washington in Detroit. After the concert, we went over to Keith Washington's birthday party, and I got the chance to meet Mike Thomas
Tommy
Hearns.
Yeah.
I got the chance to meet Thomas Hearns. That was phenomenal right there, because I grew
Man.
up watching the Hitman.
Man,
And so I got to
Motor
meet
City,
him.
Detroit.
Real tall.
Yeah. I think he was a little bit taller than me, but we're in the same weight class.
Yeah.
You're in the same class, just a little taller than me.
So that was pretty cool watching him. Which fight in your career? Then we're gonna get into who you train. What fight have you seen that you were most excited to watch? That's a good question, isn't it? There's a lot of good fights out there. Who was a nail biter to you? You're like, oh my God, this is a great fight. It could be old or new. It don't have to be current.
That's a.
Was it Sugar Ray Leonard?
That's a
was
very.
it a Tyson fight?
And during my time, I just can't pick one particular fight.
Yeah.
Oh man! I remember when Terry Norris fought Julio Cesar Chavez. I remember when Felix Schwenera fought Oscar de la Hoya.
Oh yeah.
I remember even now when Spence and Crawford fought together. This era, everybody was tuning in
Spence
for
and
that.
Crawford. Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to. Oh man, it's just.
I'm glad I didn't gamble on that fight either.
Oh man, that's just. I don't know. That's a very wide open question on that one.
So now, these current days, you are training Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
I'm not actually training them. I'm just working with them. We work together when they come in town with their family. As you see, I talk to his family all the time.
What is your role in there?
I'm more like of a representative, and a PR person, somebody that and helps them out. Like because I know in that stage mindset that it's in, I've been there, so I know what they need, what they expect. So I'm just pretty much I wouldn't. We're like family. They don't give me no title, no role. Just we need this. I get it done. Whatever they need, we'll get it done.
That's pretty cool. I'm a fan of Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah.
You got to tell him for me. I'm a fan because he's like a Latino Tyson. He doesn't back up. He comes straight for you, and he doesn't back up. He comes in, dug in and died. He just comes straight for you. So those are fights I like. I don't like when they be in there tip tapping around. I don't like those fights. I like when they go in, they get it done, man. So let me see. So I gotta put you on the spot again.
Oh man, here we go. One more time. You get one last time. One more question.
This will be the last time. Mount Rushmore has four statues on Mount Rushmore.
I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
Who is your Mount Rushmore? Old or new?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a good question.
My Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, there's only four up there.
Of course, might be Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Even now, as a living legend.
Yeah.
Dude, Arturo Gatti was another one.
Okay.
Because the way he fought is it's just one of those. He doesn't back down, just like Mickey Ward. Right.
Definitely.
On this era, I would say.
Who'd you think about, like Julio Cesar Chavez or the Golden Boy?
I got a funny story about Chavez though. I seen him not this fight, but the fight before in LA when people fought over there in LA with Rayo. He was there. Okay. And we were having dinner, Chavez and I. And I remember telling
him, that, throwing name dropping. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, I remember telling him, dude, you don't remember me, do you? Oh, no, you look familiar. No, I look familiar. You don't remember you spit the crap out of me when we used to spar? I don't know. You didn't spit the crap when I was younger. Because I was younger, you were the older person. Now I'm bigger and taller. What about now? We're laughing, started laughing. You don't remember when you keep somebody beating, do you? But yeah, it was, I'm gonna say I'm blessed and thankful to be in the sport after so many years and still be
relevant
and still be involved with it. It's just it's kind of something that word can express enough. I love the sport. I thank God for everything, all the blessings He's given me to still be here in one way or another and be able to
Right.
be in a lot of people's
Right.
life and be a part of it, you know?
Absolutely. So we know you were in a horrific car accident, SUV
October
accident.
last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. Well, we're glad to see you at least back on your feet.
Thank you.
Because I've been keeping in touch with you, you know,
Yes, you
since the
have.
accident. Because me and you were on Mike Leonetti's show together. Shouts out to Mike Leonetti. I wanted
Mike,
to. I
I'm
still
watching
wanted
you.
to. I
I'm
still
watching
wanted
you,
to shout out the title, Mike. I'm coming for you. But it's good to see you back on your feet,
Thank
man.
you.
Where you going from here? What's next for?
At this point, I'm working on different projects right now.
Okay.
You know, I got invited to a fashion show.
You got to be.
I don't know how, but I'm not fashionable. But
Styling and profiling. Woo!
so I gotta go to the fashion show pretty soon, and then
The jet flying, limousine ride,
and then we
kiss
have
stealing, willy dealing.
Willing and Dylan. There we go. And then we got one of Pitbull's crew's teammates fighting on March 20 here in,
Okay.
I believe it's on March 20 or March 20. I'm not sure at the MGM Grand.
Okay, that's
here in
gonna
Vegas.
be
So
cool.
it's coming down, so I gotta make sure I get everything prepared for him when he gets here.
That's pretty
So
cool.
pretty much I coordinate a lot of things for them.
That's pretty cool.
And then I'm just going along as it comes right now, you know.
Absolutely, man. Well, we sure appreciate having you on
Thank
the
you.
show, man. I hope I didn't put too much OT in the hot seat too much. We'll be right back with Lil J Gambino right after this on Jokes and Jams, and I'll be damned. We'll be right back.
Get ready, Sin City, for a night of brotherly love at the Black and White Comedy Jam Series, starring Honest John, featuring Spanky, along with Great Love, hosted by Comedy Award winner Chris Matt Thomas and DJ Snowdack. Saturday, March 8th at Fat Cat inside of the Grand Hotel and Casino, 206 3rd Street in Las Vegas. For tickets, go to JOKEZANDJAMZ.com or call 702-708-2823. Brought to you by Jokes and Jams, 107.1 FM, 1400 AM, with the Morning Squad. Be there.
So we are back. We are back on the Jokes and Jams, and I'll be damned.
Hey, you're rapping and rhyming right there.
I got Little J Gambino on the show right now. Great friend of mine, man. I've been on his show twice now,
Yes,
performing
you
with
have,
you,
and
man.
you're gonna be back for many more.
Spectacular entertainer you are, man.
Thank you, thank you.
The parodies, the music, I love it.
Thank you, thank you.
I love it. I was
Thank
never
you.
a singer.
Yeah.
Never a singer.
I'm not really a singer either. I'm really like Bad Breaks Me to Train Wreck, you know? But I'm funny, and everybody likes what's funny.
And you're Italian, I'm
Yeah,
Italian.
there you go.
We're
And-
both Italian.
And I'm no competition to anybody because
Forget about it.
you know I'm not a trained vocal singer, but I'm
yeah.
a writer. You see,
Okay.
I started out as a poet.
Okay.
So back in New York City, back in the Bronx, I would go to
Back
all
in the Bronx.
Yeah, back in the Bronx. Little J from the Bronx.
I love it,
I would go to
accent.
all the poetry corners.
Okay.
And I would recite poetry. But you
Okay.
know, in the Bronx, we got some flavor though. You know, we
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
just
yeah.
we don't just hold a piece of paper and go da da da. No, it's poetry in motion. So
Right.
we got a little beat maker. You know, so I have my
Oh, yeah.
buddy Scorpio, and he would
Okay.
ba-ba-doom, ba-ba-doom, ba-ba-doom. And I would, I would deliver my poem.
Yeah.
And then some people saw me, and this was way back in the day because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
59.
Oh, wow.
59 going
you look
on
good.
60.
You
I
look,
just
you look
shocked
younger
them.
than me.
I just shocked them out there. They
I'm
said-
55. You look younger
they
than me.
said, no way. I said, yeah. They said, what's your secret? How do you look
What
so
is
young?
your secret?
You know,
You must eat healthy.
no, I
No,
don't
yeah.
eat healthy, man. I eat everything I see. Forget about it. I mean, the whole world's working on a six-pack. I'm working on a whole cake. Someone's trying to get in shape. I say round is a shape.
Round is a
No,
shape.
round is a
Round
shape.
is a shape.
I'm on a mission. I'm gonna look like a perfect O. Date someone tall and thin with a perfect 10. I got this down.
And don't forget to give your daughter a shout out.
That's right. You see, I was thinking about you, Ashley, my little caramel apple. I love you. You're 17 today. I'm so proud of you. My daughter, Ashley G, out there holding it down. 17, works at the Paris.
Okay.
I won't say what department because I might be giving too much information.
They
I'm
gotta go find her.
But I'm very, very proud of you, Ashley. You holding down a job.
Definitely.
And you just chasing your dreams and your goals, and I wish you all the best. I love you. I call her my caramel apple because she got that nice caramel skin tone.
Okay.
You got the skin people
She got the accent, the Italian accent going on.
Oh no, she got her own homegirl. You know? She's 17. Emphasis on teen, you know.
She's like, Dad.
Yeah. Every now and then, you know, she's like, yo, bro. I'm like, hey, I'm your dad. I ain't your bro. And she's like, well, you know what I mean. But anyways, Ashley, I love you. I hope you're having a happy birthday. And I got to give a shout out to my oldest son, Adam.
Yeah, definitely.
Adam is my media guy.
Okay.
And so any online presence you see of me, it's all because of Adam. Thank you, Adam, so very much.
Cool.
My son is 35, but here's the thing. He's quadriplegic.
Oh, wow.
So he's been in a wheelchair since he was 11. And his range of motion is very minimal on his hands.
Interesting.
But he not only does all my media and my online presence, but he's about to be featured at the Meadows Mall Art Gallery.
Wow.
March 1st.
Wow.
He drew 16.
I think I'm on there, right?
Yeah, you coming through. He drew 16 ink pen drawings.
Wow.
And, you know, it's amazing. It's inspirational. Because he's terminally ill with muscular dystrophy. You remember the Jerry Lewis telethon?
Right.
So here he is terminally ill, but he painstakingly drew all these pictures, and they're going to feature him. So you're going to be there.
Oh,
because,
yeah. Well, we're not going to say terminally ill because you never know. God is amazing.
Oh, no, God's already been amazing because he got his diagnosis at 7.
Yeah.
And they said he'd be in a wheelchair by 11, which he was. But then they said he'd pass at 18, 19, which they were wrong.
See?
Because only God says that.
Only
and
God
they
has
were
the final
so
say.
wrong that he graduated high school and went to UNLV and now biochemistry degree.
Look at that.
I'm the clown in the family, but my son, forget about it. He's going to make changes. So March 1st on Saturday.
Tell him where it's at.
Please come down to the Meadows Mall. You guys are going to come down to the Meadows Mall. It's called the City of the World Art Gallery.
Okay.
And it's a humanitarian thing I do.
Yes, sir.
It's a free show I do the first Saturday of every month.
Okay.
And I call it Expression to Fight Depression.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If people just express themselves, if all of you just pick up a pen and draw a picture, write a poem, sing a song, do a dance, that expression relieves all those tensions and all those bottled up feelings. And I do believe that creativity is the key. The more creative we are, the more outgoing we are, the more we don't let stuff own us.
Absolutely.
Okay? You gotta own you.
Absolutely.
Don't let problems own you.
Say that.
That's why in my show, what do I say? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
At my show, do you remember?
I remember.
go, hey, everybody, what's the code word to be here?
Forget about it.
Forget about it. It's, oh, my God. When I have 60, 70 people all doing it, you saw it with your own eyes. And I told them, you got problems.
It's an amazing show. Tell them where that show was at. The Chill Bar and Grill.
It's at the Chill Bar and Grill. So it's an Italian restaurant, and it's called the Chill Bar and Grill, Sahara and Buffalo, 7905 West Sahara. I can't take all the credit. I'm pleased to say that I've had the show for a year, but it's my crew of people. It's Jay Gambino and the crew.
Oh, yeah.
And you saw my crew. I have a fabulous DJ, DJ Mala, props to you. Mala Montoya. She's not just a DJ, she's also a tribute artist. She does Selena, and we have good chemistry, but that's my DJ. And then I have pop opera singer Katie Jensen.
Yeah.
She's a star. She's the former lead singer of Bally's Jubilee.
Yeah.
So you saw her do an opera?
I did.
Did your mouth just drop?
I did.
Like nobody.
It did.
You know, I'm just gonna say.
I'm from the hood. We don't get to see opera too much.
That's what there you go. That's what I'm saying. She's a white girl, okay? White girl, blonde hair, green eyes. You do not expect the opera to come out of her.
You got to come down and see the show. It's a great show. Chill Bar and Grill on Thursdays.
And what
at
makes it
7:30.
No. 6:30 to
6:30. That's opening.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Seating is at 6 p.m.
See, yeah.
And you got to get there at 6 to get a seat. It gets packed, okay? Packed. Every week we have between anywhere from 70 people to 100.
Oh, yeah.
Every week.
And I've seen it. I've been there.
And I have 18 performers. Can you imagine that? It's a 3-hour showcase. I have 9 comedians and 9 singers.
Oh, wow.
So when I offer a variety show, it truly is. I go singer, comedian, singer, comedian, singer, comedian. And so we've got song and dance man Gary Colombo.
Oh, yeah.
We have solid gold singer and
Last
dancer
week was a good show.
Nyan and
The comedian you had
Seth.
featured. That was
Seth,
a good show.
props to you, Seth. He is out the box.
We got to send him a copy of this. when
Yeah,
you,
we do. Seth, you gotta team up with Spanky.
I would like
too.
to work with you too one day.
Yeah. Spanky's got. This is beautiful, by the
Definitely.
way.
Oh, I appreciate
This studio
that.
setup. Forget about it. I won't forget about it.
Before we get out of here, let everybody know your social media handles, where they can find you.
Okay, so if you go on Facebook, of course, it's Little J Gambino, but it's Little, Little. If you just go LIL, you're going to get a rapper. And that's okay. I used to be a rapper, but you're not going to get this rapper. And speaking of that, back in the Bronx, I was Little J Gambino, the rapper with a cause.
Okay.
The reason why they called me a rapper with a cause was my rap was clean.
Yeah.
It did not advocate violence.
Yeah.
And there was no cussing. So I was radio ready, and they
Yeah.
called me Beethoven of the Bronx. And did you see me break that down?
I did. I saw just
A
now.
little
I
bit?
saw you break it down.
Yeah, Beethoven of the Bronx, that's who I is. Cause
now I saw
rapping
you
fresh
break that down.
lyrics is my biz. From the Bronx, boogie down, Little J's in town. Gonna hit you with a beat with a New York City sound. As Beethoven was the music, Little J is the words. Creating a masterpiece, the best you ever heard. Like a symphony, you will remember me. Beethoven of the Bronx is making history.
Look at that, Lil J Gambino on the show.
So that's what makes my show different, because there are not too many variety shows anymore. And my show is completely variety. From the beginning to the end, we have rock, pop, hip hop. We have Tina Turner, tribute artist Dania Thomas. We have Nyan, always doing her solid gold dance and sing. We've got CeCe Spencer, always got a good song with a good faith-based, message in it. And I got so many wonderful performers that come through. Lynn Steinhurst, all these comedians. Spanky, you can catch Spanky there. I was honored that he took time to come down to my show. Seth, like you said,
Yeah.
Seth, forget about it. He's like, everybody's gonna know his name by the end of the year,
Yeah. Well, we definitely want to thank everybody coming down. Thank you for coming down, being
thank
part of the
you.
Jokes and Jams, and
Thank
I'll be
you.
damned
Thank you. Thank
on
you.
the show. We will see you next week on Jokes and Jams. I'll be damned. We got next week. We have attorney Kurt Smith, who's going to be coming on speaking about the murder and the trial of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis.
Oh, wow.
He's speaking about the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Oh, yeah.
Both sides, the defense and
All
the
right.
and
The
the
attorney.
prosecution, the attorney.
Okay.
So we'll see you next week.
The mob
same
will be
time,
tuned into that.
Same station. Jokes and Jams, I'll be damned. I'm Spank E. Lil J Gambino.
Ciao, ciao.
Shouts out to Eddie Sanchez. Peace.
Thank you.